Have you ever wanted to work out after school, but you were just way too tired from sitting in a classroom for 6 hours listening to your teacher yap about something you don't even care about? Well, yeah, I'm sure we've all been there. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I've found some ways to sort of not be as tired after school. I remember one day after school, I came home, right, and I wanted to work out. And I'm pretty sure it was a push day, right? So I ate my meal and then I just passed out on the couch. I just fell asleep. And I woke up like 3 hours later, and you already know there was no chance I was doing a workout. Like, I was so tired after taking that nap. I was even looking forward to that workout and I actually wanted to do it, but I was just so tired. But now, like, I don't even remember the last time I was missing a workout because I was too tired. Like, in fact, I actually get more energy thinking about going to the gym right after school. Now, there's no one like trick to this, but there's a lot of small things that you can do that sort of add up and make a difference. So the first thing I'll talk about is sleep. Now, like I mentioned in the example, like I took a nap after school and it just made me even more tired. So like personally, I found that if I want to take a nap after school, like for example, if you go home and then go to the gym or work out at home and you want to like take a nap in between, I found that it just destroys your energy. I mean, if it works for you, then great, but at the same time, like, especially since you're taking a nap kind of later in the day, it could affect your sleep and make you go to bed later. And anything that affects your sleep, like, that's the main source of energy right there. So you don't want to be sacrificing your sleep for like a short-term gain. Because if you take a nap after school and then as a result, you are more awake and then you go to bed later and then you get less sleep, so then you're more tired the next day, it's just not going to end well. And obviously just having good sleep overall, especially not staying up super late on weekends and then like having a good sleep schedule on the weekdays, because that's just going to really mess with your circadian rhythm. Another thing is like eating a really big meal. I find that when I used to come home after school and I was working out at home, right, I would eat a big meal and then it sort of made me feel kind of lethargic and lazy. So now I prefer to eat sort of like a lighter meal and kind of wait a little bit more before I do my workout. And obviously the other thing is just having a healthy diet. This is probably one of the biggest factors, because if you have a good diet, then you're actually gonna have more energy. And also drinking lots of water helps. Like, I bring 2 water bottles to school. Don't ask why. Okay, let's talk about caffeine. So you might think, oh, well, it's an easy fix. Just like take pre-workout or, consume caffeine before your workout. But the thing is, like, if you consume caffeine, then it's kind of like late in the day, so that's gonna mess with your sleep. And like I said before, anything that's gonna mess with your sleep is not gonna set you up long term to have good energy. Now, I'm not sure if this is like completely factual, but I'm pretty sure the half-life of caffeine is like roughly 5 hours. So that means if you're consuming caffeine at, let's say, like 3 p.m., usually around when school ends, then like that's like taking half, like if you took a scoop of pre-workout, right, at 3 p.m., that's like taking half a scoop of pre-workout at 8, like before you're going to go to bed. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't take half a scoop of pre-workout before bed. So pretty much taking caffeine before your workout after school is probably not the best idea, because then it's going to mess with your sleep. It's just going to make you more tired, and then you're going to rely more on caffeine, and it's just going to be a cycle. Also, another thing is try not to consume caffeine in the mornings if you're doing your workout after school, because then you're just going to get that afternoon crash, and then you're going to have even less energy. I actually remember around the time that I was really tired after school is also around the time I was drinking tea every morning. And when I stopped that, like, my energy has just been super balanced. So me personally, I don't really ever consume caffeine, maybe like every now and then. Some other things you could try is like try to not be sitting down the whole day at school, like try to move around a bit. Because I find like if I'm just sitting the whole day, then that actually makes me more tired. It's like, I don't know, people think like if you're sitting still and resting, you have more energy, but I find like working out actually gives me more energy. So if you could just try to like not sit as much and walk around a bit more, then that might be beneficial. Another thing you could try is working out in the morning before school. Now, for me, like, my schedule doesn't really allow for it, but if you have time, then that might be a good option. But the thing is, like, I prefer to train after I ate, like about an hour after I ate. So like if I want to eat breakfast and then wait an hour and then work out, it's just not really going to fit into that morning block. If it works for you though, then that's definitely a great option. Another thing is you could maybe try to do your workout or maybe parts of your workout during school. So like I don't know how your school schedule works, but maybe if there's like a chunk of time that's free, like any sort of breaks that you have, then maybe you could try to do your workout then. Like for me, there's a gym right next to my school, right, that everyone goes to. And like I would do it at lunch, but it's only 30 minutes and there's not like a lot of time. But for example, like if you don't have a class in one period, like if you have any spare time, then that would be a great opportunity. Now, my school has a weight room and basically a class where you just work out, right? And that could definitely be very valuable if your school has something like that. Although I would make sure to check if they would let you do your own workout, because otherwise it might have some interference. Like, that's a whole nother thing, and it's very individual. Another thing is to try to find a gym that's like really close to your school so you can just go right after. Like I said, there's a gym right next to my school, so it's perfect. But for you, if the gym's kind of far, then I don't know, just try to find somewhere closer, or like if you work out at home, just try to get it done like right away. Another thing is just like changing your mindset around it, and you gotta stop thinking like if you're tired then you can't work out, because like reality is working out kind of gives you energy. People think like if you're tired then you need to get energy in order to work out, but it's actually more like if you're tired then you need to work out in order to get energy. And also just like, listen to music, get hyped up, whatever helps you, and just try to use some discipline. Like just go to the gym, start warming up, and by then, like by your first set, you won't be tired anymore. Like that could be another form of resistance stopping you from going to the gym. Like it's just another excuse. You think that you're tired, so then you can't work out. But if you just went in the gym and did a few sets, you wouldn't be tired. And now that works for you, like honestly just drop out of school at that point, and then you can work out wherever you want, no problem. No, I'm just kidding, of course. But that's it for the video. So see you in the next one.